Come in to see Miss Sarah.
Marcy Shelton has been a volunteer at the Ronald McDonald House for more than a decade. Her love for this house started back in college with a group of her sorority sisters. They would drive from Austin Peay University in Clarksville down to Nashville once a month and work in the Ronald McDonald House kitchen.
Anytime I left the house after being able to cook dinner for the families, I always felt good from the sense that you felt like you provided them for with something from home, that they were able to get a sense of feeling like they had been home for the night. They had a good home-cooked meal. Go over there and dump them in the pop tab machine.
This Clarksville mother of two's love for helping families in need has continued not only at the house, but fundraising off-site to help. But that need to help intensified in 2009.
Never in a million years did I think that I would actually need to use the house here.
This started after she gave birth to daughter Katelynn. 4 months of age, Katelynn's pediatrician had concerns about the shape of her head. So the family was referred to Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt here in Nashville.
When the doctor walked in and looked at her and said, "Oh yeah, she has craniosynostosis," we were just like, what does that mean? What are you talking about?
Katelynn has a birth defect where one or more of the skull's joints close prematurely, causing a misshapen head. The condition can also cause increased pressure within the skull, which, if left untreated, can lead to blindness, seizures, brain damage, and in rare cases, death.
We were absolutely devastated, just because when you have a baby in your arms, you never dream that there's anything wrong with them. When you're looking at them, you just don't believe that they're perfect. They're perfect in your eyes.
And there was more devastating news.
She was going to have surgery where they would have to cut her head open and then cut her skull open to allow room for her brain to be able to grow and develop as it should for any normal baby.
The day before the surgery, Marcy volunteered at a fundraiser to help Ronald McDonald staff. Staff in turn helped ease her fears about the surgery.
And they introduced me to the ICU doctors and things like that, so I knew some people when I got to the hospital.
Another act of kindness with a house staff member happened just as the fundraiser wrapped up.
And I lost it, just lost it, you know. And she, I don't know, she gave me a big old hug and she just said, "It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay."
Emotional support, plus the physical house itself, played a key role for this family, as the baby's hospital stay in Nashville would be 7 days.
I was able to stay there at the hospital. My husband was able to be here at the house and go back and forth as he needed to. I was able to come back over here and eat and you know, take my shower and do the things that I needed to do here.
The house became the family's haven.
Being able to be refreshed so that you can be, you know, in your right mind, so that you can listen to what the doctors are trying to tell you about your child and be sure that you're understanding everything about their treatment plan and what's going on and things like that. It's just so important while you're trying to get through all these terrible times, you know, with your child.
Katelynn recovered, but almost a year later had a setback as the incisions made to her skull to allow her brain to grow normally fused.
So when she was 18 months old, we had to go through this whole process over again. And the second time around, I mean, it was just as scary. She was older. It was actually tougher because she understood a lot more about what she was going to have to go through. And we couldn't get her fevers down and things like that. And the Ronald McDonald House became that much more important because we could not be gone from the hospital for any amount of time.
Butterfly. Like a butterfly.
So how is Katelynn doing now, several years later?
Katelynn's awesome. Katelynn is my 4-year-old princess. She is happy and healthy, and she's just awaits an annual visit with the plastic surgeon, and hopefully we are out of the woods on any surgeries that she could have. Come on, Kate.
Surgeries, support, success. It's all changed Marcy and her outlook on volunteering at the Ronald McDonald House.
There's much more passion for the house inside of me now that I've had the opportunity to volunteer and then be a family here. I just want to tell the families that it is going to be okay. I mean, it's going to be okay.